Good afternoon, everybody. It's me, Johnny, here with another reaction and analysis video, and today we're looking at Home Free's cover of Hillbilly Bone, which is a lot of fun. I'm excited. I also wanted to let you guys know that I'm probably going to be spacing out these reaction videos a little more, because I don't have very much time in my life to record them. So I might give you guys a few a week and spend most of my time working on other music projects that I've been up to. I'm not going to stop doing these. I'm just probably going to space them out more so I can have more time to work on other personal projects. So with that, that's all I have for you guys. Let's get into it. Here we go. Okay.
Come on, y'all. Na 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 na. Hoodoo, yeah. Na 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 na.
So we have Tim leading the song, our beloved bass, which means Adam Chance is taking the bass line for the majority of this. Excuse me, let me get adjusted here. G blues is our scale basis here. Cool. Very bass heavy in this song. We get a lot of Tim and a lot of Chance doing some very cool bass stuff. So this melody that we have here. It sounds like, I'm trying to hear the bass part here.
Come on, y'all. Na 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 na.
Something like that. Somebody down there on a C2, I think.
Come on, y'all. Na 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 na.
Yeah, maybe Chance down on a C2 or Tim. Could either or both. No, yeah, that's Tim, because then Adam Chance does like a higher bass line going on back there, which, by the way, if you listen for it, is a very unique and very creative addition to this. It gives off of very much a like bass guitar vibe with what Chance does in the background there. Yeah, I'm not gonna try to find exactly what he does there, but that's just a very cool addition to have Chance doing that with the bass in the background. I can't tell if somebody's on a G1 there. I hear so much like bass grit that I would say maybe, but I don't know if Tim or Chance is that consistent of a G1. Let's go with maybe Tim's doing it as a growl or something, because I definitely do hear the G1, but it doesn't sound like full chest voice. Now I really love what we have going on here as we break into this this beatbox kind of emphasis. What we have is somebody making like a electric guitar sound. That syncopated rhythm there. Maybe it's Adam Rock. I know Chance does a lot of those vocal effects too. It doesn't matter who it is. It's a really cool addition there, and I like the way that Adam's beatboxing fits into the stomping and clapping that we still have going on here. So every time I'm going na 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 na, the chord we built on that last na is a major chord. which kind of breaks the model of the key that we're using, but it adds it adds a little bit of flair to it.
Yeah, I got a friend in New York City. He's never heard of Conway Twitty. Don't know nothing about grits and greens. Never been south of Queens. But he flew down here on a...
So we have Tim leading the melody here in more of a rhythmically spoken kind of vibe than sung, and his voice is really good for this part. It's definitely carried a lot by Adam on the beatbox and Chance doing the bass line, because really that's all we have going on underneath Tim. So both really help to carry this section here, and it also helps that Tim's voice is a pleasure to listen to, and he sells it with the perfect amount of sass in this section.
Conway Twitty, don't know nothing about grits and greens. Never been south of Queens. But he flew down here on a business trip. I took him honky-tonkin' and that was it.
So for these verses, like I said, we don't have a lot going on, so we can just isolate and focus on the lyrics a little bit, but we do have sporadic moments where the background vocalists, that being Austin and Rob for this one, do contribute something. So listen to this.
Never been south of Queens. But he flew down here.
So we get Adam up there. And then we get that partial. So nothing huge, just adding a little bit of flair to it, because the section itself would be kind of bland without it. Yeah, because all we're getting is like the speak singing and the background effects.
We're on a business trip. I took him honky-tonkin'.
Also, the video is a lot of fun to watch because we get Chance as like this goofy guy from out of the country who has to get used to the country. I don't know. It's just fun to watch.
And that was it. He took to it like a pig to mud, like a cow to cud. Y'all got a hillbilly bone down deep in.
Yeah, for real. Somebody is down there. A1's there.
Inside, no matter where you're from, you just can't hide it when the band starts banging and the fiddle song.
He can't open the bottle.
From you just can't hide it when the band starts banging and the fiddle songs. You can't help but hollering.
So the chorus is a very cookie cutter kind of idea that you would get from a country song. We have this electric guitar. That electric guitar thing going on up there. The melody is kind of interesting. Yeah, so we're kind of just hanging on this tonic here.
No matter where you're from, you just can't hide it when the band starts banging. No matter where you're from, you just can't hide it when the band starts banging and the fiddle saws. You can't help but hollering.
Yeah, pretty basic bass line down there too. It's just basic. So we start on the root.
Deep inside, no matter where you're from.
Something's clashing up there in the high harmonies, but it sounds really nice.
You just can't hide it when the band starts banging and the fiddle saws. You can't help but hollering.
Something like that. That second one's definitely wrong, according to my playing, but still.
When you see them pretty little country queens, man, you gotta admit that it's in them jeans.
Oh, I see what we're doing. That's what we got. So the second chord, the first chord is just the, like the root of the blues scale. And then the second chord, we flip it major. So instead of B flat, which we would normally see in a blues scale, we get a B natural. And it's the same thing as the Na 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 that I was talking about earlier. So, mind you, I don't know what the original song does, but it's a nice way to keep things interesting here. A nice deviation from the key.
You can't help but hollering when you see them pretty little country queens. Man, you gotta admit that it's in them jeans. Ain't nothing wrong, just getting on your hillbilly bone, ba bone, ba bone, bone. Na 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 na.
Very catchy. So when they do the hillbilly bone line, hillbilly bone, ba bone, ba bone, bone, they always land on that third, that minor third, that B flat, which is not very resolute, but they add a certain resolution to it, and I want to hear if I can find that.
Your hillbilly bone, ba bone, ba bone, bone.
So what I think is going on here is when we land on the B flat, it's a, like, excuse me, it's a, maybe an inverted chord with the B flat leading, but it is still the tonic chord built on the root of the scale. Maybe, who knows?
Your hillbilly bone, ba bone, ba bone, bone. Na 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 na. Ooh yeah, na 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 na. No, you ain't gotta be born out in the sticks.
There's just these little, excuse me, there's just these little details in the music video that are so much fun to watch, with Trent just being really awkward in a country environment. From a musical standpoint, anytime we get this kind of like breakdown section, we get the ooh yeah, kind of pushing through that ooh syllable with a little bit of like a bend on it, maybe. But yeah, a lot of that is just like momentum. And then for this piece, like momentum isn't a serious deal because it's a very energetic piece, very fast paced, very driving. So momentum is a little bit less important in that setting. If we keep this drive all the way through, which we do. And what was I gonna say? No, yeah, but there are little moments where you can still add things to spice it up and keep the drive going, like that. Ooh yeah, like you didn't have to do that. You could have just done straight ooh syllables. But yeah, it's just little things to keep it interesting and to keep the forward motion going.
No, you ain't gotta be born out in the sticks with an F-150 and a 30-06, or have a bubba in.
So I'm guessing for this part live, Chance would be doing the lead and Tim would be doing the bass naturally, but I don't know if that's what they're doing here. It might still be Chance's bass just with him double tracked. Yeah, very nice addition, a verse from Chance here.
An F-150 and a 30-06.
F-150 and a 30-06. It's very low fry. It's harder to find the note when it's spoken sometimes, though.
Born out in the sticks with an F-150 and a 30-06, or have a bubba in the family tree to get on down with me. Yeah, bubba, all you need is an open.
D5 there from Austin.
On down with me. Yeah, bubba, all you need is an open mind. If it fires you up, you gotta let it shine. When it feels so right that it can't be wrong. Come on.
I'm also gonna say that Rob dancing is one of my favorite parts of the music video.
When it feels so right that it can't be wrong. Come on, come on, come on. You ain't alone.
Austin's up there hitting those D5s pretty consistently. It sounds like it's more of a mix. It's still really high for a male voice.
You ain't alone.
Also, there we go. That's a dominant chord. I think it's the first standard dominant chord we've got in the entire song.
You ain't alone. Y'all got a hillbilly bone down deep inside. No matter where you're from, you just can't hide it. When the
It's good that they did as much as they did to make the chorus catchy. Be it with the chords or the sick bass from Chance or the driving beatboxing from Adam Rupp. But yeah, the chorus happens and it's basically the same thing every time, but it's just a lot of fun to listen to each time, which is a big win for them.
band starts banging and the fiddle saws, you can't help but hollering. When you see them pretty little country queens, man, you gotta admit
Go Chance.
that it's in them jeans. Ain't nothing wrong, just getting on your hillbilly bone, 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 bone.
At this point, I kind of read that we're just delaying for a big finish, which is worth it.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
I kind of enjoy the fact that Tim's low laugh in there got lost in the mix a little bit. It could have been mixed a little better, but it works for what it is.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Let's break it down. Y'all got a hillbilly bone down deep inside, no matter.
So for our last rep of the chorus, we start with a also very country kind of deal. You see this in most styles of music where if we're going through the chorus one last time, we get a sort of like halftime breakdown. And we resume the stomp and clap pattern that we had to open the piece with. So yeah, very nice design here.
No matter where you're from, you just can't hide it. When the band starts banging and the fiddle saws, you can't help but hollering. When you see them.
So with this section, what we also have is Austin doing these high echoes. It sounds like he's singing through a megaphone or something, just really quiet. Doing those high belts up there.
Where you're from, you just can't hide it. When the band starts banging and the fiddle saws, you can't help but hollering.
And that he has some saws up there on that F4. Up to that very belty B flat 4 there.
When you see them pretty little country queens, man, you gotta admit that it's in them jeans. Ain't nothing wrong, just getting on your hillbilly bone, 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 bone. Hillbilly bone, 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 bone.
Of course, we want to isolate him for this super low note here, this G1.
Nothing wrong, just getting on your hillbilly bone, 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 bone. Hillbilly bone, 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 bone. Hillbilly bone, 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 bone.
And I think through this ending, Austin's part adds a lot with like the kind of like distorted belting singing effect, because you hear that like it's hard to notice unless you're looking for it. But yeah, he has a lot of like a lot of counter melodies and stuff going on up there, and that adds a lot of flair to a lot of stuff in this piece, but especially as it gets towards the end.
It's in them jeans, ain't nothing wrong, just getting on your hillbilly bone, 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 bone. Hillbilly bone, 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 bone. Hillbilly.
Also, shout out to Chance, who also does a G1 there. Yeah, I don't know if I have a G1 today.
Queens, man, you gotta admit that it's in them jeans. Ain't nothing wrong, just getting on your hillbilly
Ready?
bone, 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 bone.
Right here, listen to the bass.
Hillbilly bone, bone.
That yeah. Down an octave is Chance on a G1, which is mighty impressive. And it sounds a lot lower than than it does for Tim. Obviously, he's not as low of a bass, but that's still a very impressive note to hit from two people in one song, back to back.
Bone, ba bone, ba bone, bone. Yeah. Hillbilly bone, ba bone, ba bone, bone.
Oh, okay, well. So, a lot of consistent high notes from Austin, too. Everybody really kills it in this song. Rob kind of hanging in the background, leading the harmonies, too. Yeah, this is some very impressive stuff. It's not the most complicated arrangement of all time. It's a very standard country arrangement, but I really thoroughly enjoy it. I think it's one of their most fun covers to listen to, and for that, it gets a solid A from me. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys in this video, and I will be back very soon. Thank you for watching, and go subscribe to Home Free.